let's begin with this stuff. Um,
We did the first one together.
we're gonna do the rest of them, and then we're gonna jump into the rest of it, which is how to solve for the variable. On the quiz, you're gonna have very similar questions to these, very similar questions to these, and then I'm gonna ask you to solve for the variable. You need to pay very close attention, otherwise you're not gonna know what to do on the test, and that's gonna turn into two bad grades, right? So let's start with this one. Three friends earn more than $200 washing cars. They pay their parents $28 for supplies and divided the rest of the money equally. Write an inequality to find the possible amount of each friend earned. Identify what your variable represents. So we know we have to find mx plus b equals y, right? We need to find m, b, and y. What is y? We're doing the one that I just read. So 200 is the is y because that is the total, right? That's what you have now, or that's what you're talking about, or the go. So what is b? What kind of 28? Why is it negative? Paid, right? What is m? 3, because there are three friends, right? What does the x represent? Well, of course the variable. Well, what does the x represent? No, there are three friends. The amount of money each of them earn. That's what the variable represents. How much money do they make? And that's it. So part A, side A, has to be what to side B? It says earn more than. Look, read the words, keywords, more than. What does that mean? Greater than, right? Ay, ay, ay. What's wrong with your brains today? I need you to recover fast. All right, the next one. Mateo, it's okay. Nick has $7. Bagels cost 75 cents each, and a small container of cream cheese costs $1.29. Writing inequality to find the numbers of bagels Nick can buy. So what is y? $7, right? That's how much money he has. What is b? 129. Why is it 129? It doesn't change. You only buy one container of cream cheese, and that's it, right? You can use that for the bagels you're going to buy. So what is M? 75 cents. What does the X represent? The number of bagels you buy, right? Perfect. So side A has to be what to side B? Side A, which is all of this, has to be what to side B? It has to be less than or equals to $7. Why? You only have $7, right? You cannot go more than $7. So this part right here on side A has to be less than or equals to $7. It cannot go more than that. Next one. This is what the test review is. Cheeto needs to buy 4 work shirts, all costing the same amount. If he uses a $25 gift card, what can he spend? He can spend no more than $75. Write an inequality to find the possible cost for a shirt. So what is y? What is b? 25. Is it positive or negative? You sure? Why is it negative? It's a gift certificate, right, that he's using. That's not money. That's a gift certificate in addition to the money that he has. So what is M? 4. What is X then? What does it represent?
For each shirt he has to buy.
There you go. All right. Due to fire loss, no more than 720 people may attend.
Wait,
Oh, I'm sorry. So what does it have to be? Side A has to be what to side B? No more. What does that mean? Less than or equals to, because Yes, but they're in different words. So remember that. It's the same thing, but they use different wording for it. Javier, I need to hear your voice, okay? Yesterday you were doing really well. I need that back. All right. Due to fire loss, no more than 720 people may attend a performance at Metro Auditorium. The balcony holds 120 people. There are 32 rows on the ground floor, each with the same number of seats. Write inequality to find the number of people that can sit in the ground floor row if the balcony is already full. What is Y? 720, right? That's how much space we have. What is B?
120.
120. Why is that B?
Because that's how much it holds. And it doesn't change.
That's what's already full, right?
It doesn't change the amount it holds.
Yeah, it doesn't change. That one's already full. What is M?
32.
32x. Sorry, 32x. What does the x represent?
The times the rows.
Not the number of rows, the number of seats in every row, because we have 32 rows. The x is how many seats are in there. Faith, are you with us? Good. You're like you're praying.
It's less than or equal to. You forgot the.
What is it?
Less than or equal to because it says no more.
No more. So it has to be less than or equals to 720. And she just said, well, it's the same thing. Next one.
You're late.
All right. Liz earns a salary of $2,100 per month. You're going to be really worried tomorrow when you see this thing and you don't know what I'm talking about because you're not paying attention to the little details. Details are very important in these things. You need to understand what the problem is talking about. So Liz earns a salary of $2,100 per month plus a commission of 5% of her sales. She wants to earn at least $2,400 this month. We're talking about only this month. Write inequality to find the amount of sales that will meet her goal. What is Y? This, right? That's the goal. That's how much you want to have at the end, right? What is B?
2,100.
Why is 2,100 B?
Because it doesn't change each month. You're just gonna pay the 2,000 per month. It's not gonna change.
That's how much you get paid every month. But most importantly, we're talking about this month. How much would it be this month? And this month, she's only getting paid once, right? That amount. That's it. It won't change. What will change, though? The sales, right? So do I just write 5%? What do y'all think?
Change it to a fraction.
A fraction? A decimal. Change it to a decimal. So you will go like that. It'll be 0.05x, right? What does the x represent?
Each per month. No.
Read it.
Sales.
The sales. How much money she makes in sales, right? So all of this have to be what to 2,400.
Greater than or equal to.
At least means you have to be at that point or higher, right? So it could be equal to or more. So it'll be greater than or equals to 2,400.
Tired?
No, I'm just trying to make sure that you understand that you're gonna get these type of questions. That's not equal. Why didn't I? Because it says more than. If I said I want more than 2 kids, and you bring me 2 kids, you think I'm gonna be happy? No, I said more than 2 kids, right? That means 3 or more. I'm talking about an example. All right. Lincoln Middle School plans to collect more than 2,000 cans of food in a food drive. So far, 668 cans have been collected. Write an inequality to find the number of cans the school can collect on each of the final 7 days to meet this goal. What is Y? 2,000 cans. What is B?
668.
Why is that B?
Because it doesn't say can be collected.
They have been collected already. That's it. What is M? What does the X represent?
Each. How many can we collect each day?
Yes, how many cans to collect each day? I need to hear that from everybody, not just some of you. Because when I ask you the value of what X means and you don't know what to say, I'm going to mark it wrong too.
Are we gonna write down like what?
Everything. I need to know that you understand this problem. Oh, what is it? More than. That means you have to be greater than, right? Joanna joins a CD club. She pays $7 per month plus $10 for each CD that she orders. Write an inequality to find how many CDs she can purchase in a month. If she spends no more than $100. What is Y? What is B? What is B?
7.
Why do you think it's 7 per month? But most importantly, because we're not talking about in her whole lifetime, we're talking about that 1 month. What would it be? Well, in that 1 month, she only pays that one time, right? It won't change. What will change? The number of CDs she buys, right? So that'll be $10 times X. What is X? Yeah, the number of CDs she buys. It's not hard. It's just, oh my God, what is wrong with me? Okay, so this side has to be what to $100? No more than, what does that mean? Less than or equals to $100. Next one. Lionel wants to buy a belt that costs $22. He also wants to buy some shirts that are on sale for $17 each. He has $80. What inequality can you write to find the number of shirts he can buy? What is Y? 80. What is B? 22. Why is B 22?
He already bought it. Or he wants to buy it.
He only buys that one belt. That's it. That one belt, and it's the shirts that he might buy more than one, right? So what would it be? 17X each, right? What does the X mean? The amount of shirts you buy, right? So this side has to be what to 80? Why less than or equal to 80? He only has $80. So he has to be less than or equals to $80. Well, tell me, if you're gonna go get your nails did and your hair did and all these things, but you only have $20, can you do all that? No, you only have $20. That's why. All right. On the back of the page, we're gonna do a quick little exercise on what is at least, less than, at most, greater than, all that stuff. So very quickly, let's go over these. M is at least 25. What does that mean?
It's less than or equal to.
At least 25.
Oh, greater than or equal to.
So this is what I would do, guys. I would put 25 at eye level, like my hand at eye level, and say it has to be at least 25. So at least here, right? And above.
So it's greater than.
There you go. Greater than or equals to 25, right? Well, they're right over there. The next one is, that's true.
K is no.
P is less than 48. That's easy. It's just less than. H is at most 56. At most 56.
That's less than or equal to.
Less than or equal to, right? It cannot be more than that. It has to be less than or equals to. K is no greater than 9.
Less than or equal to.
Yeah, because 9's right here. It cannot be any bigger than 9. So less than or equals to. B is no more than -5.
Less than or equal to.
Same thing, less than or equal to.
Greater than or equal
W is no less than 0.
to. Greater than or equal to.
Greater than or equals to, right? It cannot be any lower than 0. It has to be greater than or equals to 0. It was easy. All right, so we're going to do some more. If they're not in your book, And they are,
So do we put this up?
no, you don't need it. Number 4 and number 5. Here's what you need to do. 166. I'm sorry, 266.
No, it's
What you need to do is just solve it and imagine that the inequality sign is equal. Solve it the same way you do two-step equations. The first step is add or subtract. The second step is multiply or divide. The same way, and ignore the sign for now. The sign. Ignore it for now. Go. 4 and 5. Solve it. Solve for the variable. Sometimes I feel like I need to sing this thing so you don't. You're like, what? Adriana, let's go. Uh-huh. So you add 8 to both sides, right? That's the first step. It's all girls, right? You still don't get this? Is that what you said? Somebody said that. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say go back to the video that I posted yesterday because I go over these things again. So 30. Now what? Because we don't have time. So V, it doesn't equal 10. It says it's greater than 10. So you have the answers. Which one is the one that will work with it? Which one? Why the third one? Thank you. It says V is greater than 10. Not equals to, greater than 10. So this one will not work because it's less than 10. This one is 10, so that wouldn't work. That one is the only one that is greater than 10. That's why it matters. You're going to have one of those in the test. The next one, Madison. It's negative 15, right? Because they're all negatives. 3 boys and 12 boys. That's 15 boys. Now what? Negative 3 is less than or equals to negative 3, right? So which one's the answer? Because it can't be equal to it, right? But guess what? I think this is kind of dumb because if the answer is less than or equals to negative 3, there's negative 2, negative 1, negative 4, negative 5. This is negative 3, right? That is equal to negative 3. If it's less than negative 3, then 4 could be that because negative 4 is less than negative 3, right? On the number line, it's farther back. That means it's less than. And so is negative 5. It's way back here, which is still less than negative 3. So in a way, I think all of these would work. I don't even know why I did that one. Oh, I see why. Never mind. Let's just keep it that way. It will be the first one. So here's the thing. When you plug them in, they might give you a negative answer. If when you solve this, if it gives you a negative answer, what you need to do, how do I say this? I know, we're about to leave. I'm going to put one question on a test that is going to test you on this. On the second step where you divide or multiply, for these, if you divide or multiply by a negative number, so for example, if this was negative 5 and you were dividing by negative 5, you would actually switch the sign. So it will be H, it should be greater than or equals to 3 because we divided by a negative number. If it was negative, and we divided by negative 5, both sides, we will have to switch the sign. Just literally switch it, like flip it. Same this one over here. If we were dividing by negative 3, it's 30. Then when we divide by a negative number, we will switch that sign the other way and get the answer, which be negative 10. Does that make sense? It's the same thing, you just flip the sign because It's a negative.
Students riding the Lanier bus, please wait in front of the school. The bus will pick
Good
you
luck.
up